shoulder kicks got me feeling like I won the lotto. Might just have the ice out on my wrist, this AK fully auto. I've been ballin' like I'm Katie or McGrady on Toronto. Never gave a fuck about that shot that kept my IG follows. All myself
Welcome back to the coldest, iciest, most frozen podcast on Instagram. It's your boy Tyler.
And Adrian.
And we're here to bring you some sneaker news and talk about random topics because it's always off the dome.
Well, make sure you guys are following Slice.fl. We just uploaded a new video.
Shameless plug. Nice t-shirt, by the way.
Oh, yeah, this is a Slice t-shirt. I didn't even realize I was wearing one. Uses the same blinks that we do for our t-shirts. So make sure you guys are stopping by 9091 North Military Trail and buying the rest of the merch that we had for the 1 year anniversary. Still have some shirts in. If you think they're too big, don't worry about it. You can crop them to whatever size you'd like.
But yeah, we got some merch left in some big boy sizes, but you can crop them, like Adrian said.
I'm about to say big boys, little boys, it don't matter. We got merch for you.
As of recent news, we just got leaked some pictures of the championship pandas.
Oh, yeah, the WWE champion dunks, pretty much. That's what they look like to my eyes.
In my eyes, they look like a more affordable version of Supreme Stars.
Yeah, the black paneling on the leather hits is exactly the same as the Supreme Dunks, and then besides that, it's literally just another panda.
And if I'm correct, the lace lock is also a belt on the Supreme.
Yeah,
Stars.
that's why I meant the WWE belt. It literally just looks like that.
Yeah.
And then there is like gold hits, like I forget what it's called, like the lace paneling, whatever like runs the laces like all the way up the tongue. I forget what that part of the shoe is called, but I'm pretty sure there's like gold hits
I don't
there.
know, but yes.
We'll have a picture popped up.
We'll say lace paneling. Boop.
So don't worry. What do you think about like what they're doing with pandas? I think I speak for a lot of people. Maybe not. Maybe I have this opinion solo dolo, but I think pandas. I'm wearing a pair right now, but like they are so played out.
Overrated.
Quick.
Yeah.
I feel like it went from bring us in pandas. We can't get enough pandas. You guys are just hungry for pandas. To now we have a full shelf of pandas, and they now sit kind of like Air Forces.
Kinda. I mean, we just have them because it's the most popular shoe this past year, without a doubt.
Oh yeah, no, we.
And they've been restocking insanely.
I'm about to say we have a shelf dedicated to them, and it's always getting restocked.
Yeah, it's always full of pandas. We'll always have a full entire shelf of just black and white dunks.
Size runs all the time.
All the time. Because that's the most asked about shoe ever. First call.
If
you guys got pandas. Yo, do you guys have black and white dunks? You guys have black and white dunks? That's all we hear.
If you would have said that panda was like a shoe of the year category shoe, I wouldn't have hated you for that at all. Just because how just up down it is, and how
I'm actually
everybody had it
about something.
What's market sitting at for pandas?
Not even market. I want to see what total sales are for men's black whites on StockX.
Millions.
You think so?
I would say.
I'm not gonna look yet. So what's
if
your
I had to
exact
guess,
number guess to the T?
See, this is the part of sneakers that I lack knowledge. I don't know like grand total like stock sales on sneakers like that, so I don't know what's a high number, what's a low number. If I had to guess, 1.5. Nah, that just sounds too low. 5 million.
5 million pairs
Through like all sizes.
The most recent restock on Nike was 100K. So yeah,
like
just all sales on men's black whites. All sales just men's, not GS, not women's.
Final answer: 2.5 million.
2.5 million. I'm gonna go 1.3.
All right.
The 2.5, 1.3, pretty big difference.
Let's say I pretty much like doubled what you think. I'm imagining it's like 1.5. I'm guessing you're right.
There's no way this is correct by any means. Maybe just because people aren't liking StockX because they cheat people. But on StockX, the total amount of pairs sold is 14,810 for men's pairs.
What?
Oh, wait. Am I just on size 10? I'm just on size 10.
Okay.
But still. 115,374 pairs.
150,000 pairs?
15.
That's it?
On StockX. So, well, that tells me that StockX is dying.
Yeah, definitely. Because
we've sold probably upwards of 180 pairs of pandas in the past year.
Yeah, I was about to say, we've at least sold 100 pandas, just us as a smaller store in West Palm, which, like, West Palm isn't even, like, no one comes to West Palm for its sneakers, like, the hell?
No, and we're still the newest lasting store in the area. There's some stores that came and went after us, but the newest lasting store.
Technically Impossible, no?
Oh, you're right. Impossible did open up in August, and we opened up in April. Yeah.
But still, we're one of the newer stores in a new area, and, like, just by our numbers alone, like 115K or whatever you said, that just doesn't add up.
Does that make sense?
There's at least 10x that's sold. Like, I confidently.
That's just on StockX, though.
I mean, yeah,
it could just be that StockX is so hated, and people that are actually hitting the pandas are wearing them now.
True. I'm gonna say that's not considering eBay. That's not considering Goat. That's not
If
considering.
I hit a black white, I'd probably just tow it, just to have another pair again.
Oh yeah, I would. Would I pay market for a black white again? Probably not. If they keep restocking
I'd
it,
pay
like
$200.
yeah, but
I'd pay more than $200.
what's market on them right now? Like 260, 280?
Depending on it. If you come to CS Kicks, you guys can get your pairs from 300 to 350.
I was about to say I paid $3 for mine, and if I can just hit them for retail with the amount of restocks that they're doing, I just prefer that. If not, I'm probably just gonna cook these to the ground because they went from a sought after dunk to like a need dunk to then everyone just you walk out of your house and just kind of like, oh, like your shoes, man. Like your shoes too, man. Oh,
It's the new
shit.
Air Forces.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy to say, but black whites are easier to come by right now than Air Forces.
Yes. The like it's double the price for a black white, but you will see more people tow black whites. You will have an easier chance finding a black white, and I feel like the stock numbers just got to be higher on black whites
Retail's
right
similar.
now.
Retail's
Yeah,
maybe
110 and
$10
90, right?
No, 100 on Air Forces now. They raised them.
Really?
Yeah.
Like Nike did, or
Yeah.
like Foot Locker champs?
No, Nike did.
Nike.
Air Forces are $100.
What are you doing?
And you know how Jordan 1s are 170?
They're now what, like 185?
180.
All right, that's not bad.
They just basically raised every popular model $10.
So is like Jordan 4s like 230? Their retail is 220, right?
I really hope they don't raise 4s. They're 225 on certain pairs. 220.
Yeah, that's too high. 3s are like 190, 5s are like 190. I think that's why I feel like that's why a lot of colorways that we have come in and that we think they're gonna do half decent end up just kind of like breaking out just because retail's a
That's how
little
fives
high.
are right now.
Like you taught me that with 700s. Like
Oh, yeah.
retail is just, and McQueens too. McQueens are like the epitome of that. Like
Any designer shoe.
there's like no market for for anything like with a retail that damn high.
No, yeah, 700s, they'll get there. It just takes a long time, as we see.
Oh yeah, Wave Runners like 2 restocks and the Wave Runner was gutted in value.
Let me put it
though.
this way: retail on Wave Runners sticker price is 300. So after fee, shipping, tax, all that, you're looking at around, I don't know,
360.
upwards of 330 probably.
Yeah.
And I have resellers hitting me up asking if I want Wave Runners for 330.
Wow, that's losses.
Basically retail.
Yeah, but I say that's
30 over box price.
maybe making like a couple bucks, like literally like $2.
Like I'm pocketing 250 cents. It's just not worth it. It's like if you're a reseller and you're hitting on a 700, unless you're gonna tow it, like it's like, unless you want to hold it long term, tow it, or trade towards something you
Yeah,
like, there's no point in spending the $300 retail.
I didn't have a problem with the 700s. Like I'm understanding of that, but I don't have a problem with it because I just towed mine. I didn't look to sell mine because
No, yeah.
there wasn't a point.
But
And
these
I got
kid-
mine for good prices.
A lot of
so.
these kids just see, oh, yo, it's a Yeezy. I'm a cop and flip.
I was kids at one point, honestly.
Yeah, me too.
I think we
We
all
all
were,
were.
respectfully.
But cop and flip at 300.
Yeah, where are you gonna like what money? Like at best, you're making some lunch money for tomorrow. Like got a burger on
you
the
can
shoe.
find someone and make a quick 20 to 50, but that's about it. It's not worth the investment in my eyes.
No.
You're going to spend 300 to make a max, like ultimate max profit of $50.
It's like it reminds me of like those retail hits on bricks, and it's like, oh, you can hold on to them, and then it's like you hold on to them for a month or two, and they've only gone up like $30. So it's like you waited 2 months to make 50. It's just like it's like that.
Yeah.
That's what it kind of reminds me of.
I personally like lunch money flips. I'll keep on buying mids and lows and just flipping them. That's my thing.
For quick flips though, like I'm not talking about like holds.
Yeah,
like,
holds.
like a 2 month hold, like
If
3
you hit
month
a
hold.
700 with the intention of selling it, you better hold it for at least 2 to 3 months.
Wait for it to go like out of its style, like wait for like a new one to come out, and then remind people of the one in the past. I feel like that's what like happens with a lot of the
It's happened
stuff.
with Wave
Like,
Runners and Statics and
yeah, Xavier Howard, Dolphins cornerback, wore it on his Instagram, and I was like, yeah, need those. That's exactly what happened to me. So I fell for it at one point too.
yeah. But really cool. You know, we're talking about dunks and how the craze is going all over. Yeezys are coming back hard as hell too. I know we mentioned it before, but Turtle Doves are coming back.
Yep.
We also got
I
a
feel-
lot more Supply 350 style V2s. You know, that represent the older models coming.
I feel like the Turtle Dove restock, like the retro, right? That's what we're calling it, like a retroing of the Turtle Dove.
Basically, yeah.
I feel like that's going a little like, excuse me, like a little under the radar. Like I don't know.
It was really hyped up for like a week, and now
Not even. Like it was like
2 days.
like the day of, the day after, and then that was it. I haven't heard
I
about that.
thought they were
since.
coming out in April, but
Was it pushed back?
I don't know, because I heard holiday season originally, and then everyone started posting them, and then I was like, oh, it's coming April, but I mean, we're in April right now, so
So this might be old news, and maybe I'm living on the rock, right? This just kind of came into my head. Speaking of like holidays, because like holiday season is gonna be like down the road. Like, what's good with Kanye and Adidas? Was that squared out?
So talking about the Jordan post.
Yeah, like that whole craze of Kanye and Jordan was a thing, and like I feel like after that, like he never, I don't think, publicly announced anything regarding it, and then it just kind of was like swept under the rug, and then that was like it.
So I guess you can call it a conspiracy theory. This year, as of recent for Yeezys, they dropped Wave Runner, most popular 700, Static, most popular 700 V3 or V2. My bad. Yeah.
Yeah. I would say the Static's the most popular V2. It's my favorite.
They're
At least.
retroing Turtle Doves, and they're dropping a bunch of supply 350 Yeezy V2s. And that doesn't sound like the end of an Adidas era for Kanye. I don't really know what it is.
Because it kind of goes back to what he wanted to do with them, right? Kind of like give everyone what like I'm only saying that because I recently watched a Kanye documentary about like his fashion sense from like when he was younger, and like he was like always just saying like
He's always said he wants everyone to have Yeezys at
I
an affordable
want
price.
like I think the quote is like I want everyone to have what they want, like type
pretty
shit.
much.
And I think that's what they're kind of doing, I guess, before like a farewell, like just bringing back all the
Flooding the
popular
market.
with all the popular ones, killing. Do you think it's
Selling
like
resale.
Yeah, I was
They
about to
are.
say, do you think they're killing resale on
Oh,
purpose?
someone's here.
Oh, well, we will be right back.
Sorry for the minor interruption. Someone just came in and bought some size 10 Polaroid dunks we just got this morning. Well, technically last night from 772 Vintage. Shout out the boy Nate. Appreciate
Huge
you,
shout
bro.
out. I was like, he's always hooking us up with stuff. Damn.
Nate's the man. I texted him last night. I was like, yo, I'm 30 out from your house. If you're home, I'll just grab him now, or I can meet you any other morning. He's like, oh, door should be unlocked. You can just go grab him. I was like, okay.
Yeah, damn. Next time you meet up with Nate, definitely like shoot me a call. I need some vintage XL. I need
Let's go next week.
I need some big boy vintage. Yeah, hell yeah, I'm down.
I'm gonna get some more pieces for the shop too, so we'll have more vintage here in the shop, and then obviously for the body.
People ask for vintage. I mean, I think it's just because it's honestly some vintage tees are absolutely fire for the price point that we give it out at.
We sell all of our vintage at $35 a piece.
Doesn't matter what,
which makes it the cheapest piece of clothing in the store.
And it doesn't matter if it's like. Doesn't matter if
it could be a $150 vintage tee.
Yeah,
it's still gonna be $35.
Yeah, let's say we'll always run that.
That's just how we are. I want to start doing. I gotta talk to Nate about this, obviously, but I want to start getting mad vintage on Sundays because Sundays are kind of slow. It's like technically the start of the week. Like just this plaza, nothing's open. Just how it is over here.
The plaza's dead, man.
Yeah. I want to start having people come in from like 12 to 2, whatever vintage tee you want for $10.
Oh, that'd be cool. I mean, can we participate?
I mean, yeah, obviously we get first dibs. Duh.
I was about to say $10 vintage. I like vintage personally, so I would participate in that. Not just saying that because I work here.
Like we'll mix in a lot of stuff. I gotta talk to Nate and see how well of a deal he can cut me.
Come on, Nate, work with us.
He will. I say maybe we'll get like a few hundred shirts
every Sunday.
Every Sunday.
I mean, yeah, if you guys eat that up, that would be dope. That would be dope if we. I would like for us to have a little bit of a vintage name. Not all right.
When we first opened, Nate supplied the entire store. All they had was vintage.
Yeah, like I don't want us to be a straight like vintage like wardrobe store, but like having like a rack with not just kind of shitty vintage tees would be nice because people do ask all the time.
No, 100%. I completely agree with you. But back to Kanye and Adidas/Nike. Like I was kind of saying, I think they're just kind of flooding the market with Adidas Yeezys, and then
the popular ones too.
I think he's gonna make the jump back to Jordan. At least I hope he does. I mean, it's so tough because the Yeezy picture that was floating around in speculation was like a Yeezy like Jordan 6.
Yeah, like a six sole with like a Yeezy 1 upper, nah?
It was, yeah, or it was a 6 with a Yeezy 1 sole, but it was ass.
If that's what's gonna come out, I'm not a fan of it. Maybe I would have in 2013, 2012.
Here's the thing where it gets dicey. Look at any Adidas Yeezy. Do you see an Adidas logo?
That is very true.
You do, but it's like in the inside.
Yeah, but
like it's hidden.
Like once you obtain the shoe, like you can see it, but you can't just pick up the shoe off a shelf and just be like, "Yeah,
this is Adidas.
This is an Adidas shoe."
I don't think that's gonna happen with Nike. Nike's gonna want brand powering, obviously.
I mean, yeah, if there's one thing,
there is Adidas and there's Yeezy. Yeezy is a brand engineered by Adidas. You know what I mean? I think that if Kanye goes to Nike, it's going to be a Nike shoe engineered by Yeezy. You know what I mean?
So kind of like how like Off-White did with Nike. Like it's still a Nike shoe at the end of the day. It's not like like Adidas was its own had its own thing with Yeezy. Like I mean, the only thing that they shared was just the Boost technology.
Yep, and the manufacturing of the sneaker.
So now, what do you? Because I think Yeezy's the thing that's kept Yeezy alive. Right. Besides the fact that obviously Kanye's name will always be attached to it, is its comfortability.
Mad comfy.
I think. What is Nike gonna do to match Boost, because just because Kanye's on your team now doesn't mean you get Boost. So like, what are they gonna do? Like air units, like
Mad Air
like
units, Zoom units,
because
those
arguably,
those like Joy Beans, like the Joy
what shoe uses that?
it's a running shoe.
Oh, I was say I'm not too familiar with that. I don't do a
It
whole
was
lot of
like
running.
it was a few years ago. It was like their like thing against Boost. It's like, oh, here's our version of
'Cause,
Boost, and
yeah.
then like it kind of flopped.
Yeah, like as you mentioned, like they're like Nike's answer to Adi Boost or whatever the Adidas Boost is like the formal name for it. I don't think still to this day Nike has an answer for Boost. I think Boost is the most like comfortable thing a shoe has. Like, in my opinion, like I don't think Zoom units or like air bubbles from Air Maxes from whatever year can compete with Adi Boost. In my opinion,
I fully agree with you. I think the closest thing to Boost would be like a Lunar model,
yeah.
which is like nowhere near the same.
So do you think so? The Yeezy name will always belong to Adidas, right? Like the Yeezy name won't carry over to Nike.
No, I think Kanye owns all of it. Kanye has full IP over Yeezy. I'm like 90% sure.
Wow. So we'll see. Yeezy with two logos on it.
We could.
And it's like essentially like I'm like maybe if it's the same, go with just the insole or the insole having it.
I think it's like we could see Supply 350 on a Nike.
Wow.
I think he owns complete IP over all of his creations.
I mean the
But
supply.
he's a very, very smart businessman. He also
Oh, yeah.
owns a shitload of Adidas stock.
Oh yeah, especially with like
And Gap, dude. He made so much money off of Gap stock. It's ridiculous. Every contract that he does with a brand, he gets stock in it.
I mean that's the smart like NFL's players were doing that with crypto, but like it's smarter. Like it's smarter than
100%.
just straight out cash. You get more of an
It's
asset.
betting on yourself. You're like his collaboration with the Gap. He's like, all right, I'm gonna come in. I'm gonna do this collaboration. I'm gonna bring Gap back.
He's betting on.
I'm gonna take stock as my pay, pretty much. Not as all of his pay, but as partial pay. And I'm gonna make more money off of that stock because I'm gonna elevate the entire brand.
I'm gonna say he knows that him being on board won't just generate him money with the collaboration. Like the brand itself
Is gonna get
also
refogged.
elevate with that collaboration.
It's a premature religion. Supreme's kind of dead, but True's now kind of back, not popping, but like
It died,
It's
too.
making a come up.
I was gonna say it died off. And
Two
then
dead
now,
brands that did collaboration. Now they're both kind of floating together.
I mean,
In my eyes, at least.
I'm gonna say like that is one thing with collabs. If you do enough collabs, you'll kind of pop back in. If you find the
right people.
If you collab with someone that's now popping, you can just kind of like rejuvenate yourself right
Like
into
Kraft
the
mac
thing.
and cheese.
Speaking of which, Supreme dropped mac and cheese. You thought a brick was enough? They dropped mac and cheese now.
I almost bought it.
I will be buying it because I want to eat one.
So I hop on the accessories page on Supreme today. There is magic markers. There's Supreme,
like dry erase or like Sharpie?
like the brand magic marker.
Oh, word!
Yep.
That's
There,
Cool.
There is Supreme chapstick, actual chapstick, and there's Supreme mac and cheese, and it's Supreme water bottle, but they always have those.
yeah. The Supreme mac and cheese. I'll re-emphasize that. I love that it's like the SpongeBob mac and cheese from
It's
back
the
in
letters,
the day.
bro.
I'm gonna say it's like it's the harder noodle with the cutout characters.
Yep.
I don't know what the cutouts are for Supreme.
Probably the letters of Supreme. I would have to assume.
Oh, that'd be cool. Spell out Supreme with noodles and mac and cheese. I feel like a kid right now, if I'm being honest. But
Look at Adrian's story in a month. I don't know what to tell you.
Hey guys, look at my story. Adrian 26 Mendez. I will be doing a live of me mukbanging 60 boxes
60.
of Supreme Kraft napkins.
Damn, you invited Mark?
Hey, I know. Yeah, me and Mark at Disqualify, Mark Davis TV, we are going to be mukbanging 60 boxes of Supreme Kraft mac and cheese.
I'll tune in.
If you guys don't, I don't know what's wrong with you.
Anyways, I know on the last pod we talked about how trash the Eric drop was, which it is 100%. But the shorts and hoodies are way better, which I kind of expected.
Yeah, I mean, the shirts were better. Like the shirt clapback, I think the black one's better than the vintage gray kind of
I agree.
like going for like the all-star like old school joint. The shorts haven't grown on me.
Trash.
I
Eric,
still
you make shorts, bro. How is this the worst piece of the collection? I just
Like-
don't understand.
like I've said this off podcast. I don't really say it. Like I don't say it on podcast 'cause I'm clearly not on it too much. But I think Eric's gotten a little content. I don't want
Yes,
to. I don't want to go as far as lazy because I love the brand. I'm repping it right now.
Now it changes.
I've been repping a lot of shit I've been hating on, like black whites. I was hating on those. I'm literally wearing them. Hating on Eric's, literally wearing them. Hate slice, wearing it. I'm kidding. But in real reality, like no brand in like the single double mesh short game like runs it like Eric. And I
100%.
think
There's a reason why it's a
he's
storefront.
kind of just sitting back, counting money, being like, yeah, bet I made it. Like I'm happy, I'm content. Nothing wrong with that. Like you know what I'm saying. Like I'm not like hating him. I'm just kind of like,
I mean,
as a fan, and supporter of the brand, it's kind of like, fuck, man, like, shit, man, I kind of miss where it once was. Like,
since he opened the New York store, you got to think he was only used to making money one day of the week. On
Yeah.
Fridays.
yeah, the New
Now
York.
he's sitting there and seeing the end of the POS day sales. He's like, oh yeah, like he would only make money drop day before then.
Do you think he'll like bounce back? Not bounce back. He doesn't need to bounce back. He's still popping. But like, do you
Get
think
more creative?
Yeah.
Or
Do you
like
think the
catch a
old
spark
styles will like come back? Like,
I think so. It's better to be summertime. Eric, if you don't go crazy in the summer, like then you fell off. Like, sorry.
But this is
You gotta
like,
understand, like he only like summertime is short season. Like this is when he goes nuts. So like I'm expecting him to go nuts, but I hope he does. I don't know. Like all over prints, it's what we need. He hasn't dropped all over prints in a while. He just dropped like the lazy all over prints. Like flower one's dope. Skyline, like you were saying earlier.
Oh, the New York
Clouds, all that stuff.
Yeah, the New York Skyline one that he came out with was pretty cool.
I had those.
I think it was the ones that just came out recently.
Kind of recently, like last summer.
What was the ones that I sent you over DM the other day? It was black, and then it had the silver Skyline like right in front of the crotch, and then it was the New York store exclusive, and then the
I didn't have those, but yeah, I
and
had
then-
the original New York Skyline ones.
Yeah, I was about to say it's not the first time he's done the New York Skyline. He does a lot of New York stuff. New York Knicks, the city. I'm about to say he does a lot of like all over print with New York as well. But like all over print is what we're mainly emphasizing needs to come back. Snakeskins, rugs, the clouds or skies, whatever you want to call them. Like anything really. The Gucci print was hard. Like anything like that would just be great to just see come back. I'm tired of the logo or like the simple little decal
basic
on
shorts.
Yeah, man. Like there's just so many colors in the damn rainbow. Like there's just so many colors you can put out. There's so many different colors, double E's you can put on a cream pair of shorts. I'm tired of going to the Miami store and seeing every damn week a different cream short with just a different color E. Like that's not the Eric Emanuel brand that I like fell in love with as shorts. Like I
agree.
Like I didn't get into them because they have 8 different cream shorts. Like I'm sorry, bro. Like that's just it's like what happens with artists, mainstream. Just kind of mainstream, content with the
Don
money.
Toliver.
The money talk. Yes.
I know we were talking about sneakers, but Don Toliver.
Yes.
Eric Emanuel, you're the Don Toliver of shorts right now.
But he's dominating it still. Like it's not even like a comeback needs to be made. Just some creative
I
juices
don't know,
need to
bruh.
get flowing again.
Eric's are sitting on the shelf while Bravis's are moving.
Cause Bravis is doing
And guess
all
what?
over print,
We
but
priced
for
them at the
dirt cheap.
same damn price.
That is true.
180.
120ish, 180ish window.
As of recent, we see that Mischief is getting sued by Vans because of the Tyga shoe, the Wavy Babies. I personally don't like the shoe. I know some people like them.
I didn't think they were bad. I honestly, until the Vans sued him, I genuinely thought that Tyga and Vans collabed.
You and a lot of people. I knew they didn't because Mischief is just known for ripping off companies. They did the Lil Nas X shoe. They did the Jesus shoe. They did the fake 7-Eleven pop-up with all the candy and stuff with the Mischief logoing. That's just what they do. They just rip off other companies. It's kind of like like a play on society in a sense.
Yeah, like it's not. Yeah, I get what you mean. Like it's almost like how Supreme did it with the brick. Like people will just buy anything almost, and it's like they don't have to try all
Or
that
they
hard.
won't buy it. It's just brand empowering. Like I won't buy this shoe because it's not a Van, or I won't buy this shoe because it's not a Nike.
But was the Wavy? I think the Wavy Baby was doing like well. No,
No, yeah, they sold out.
I was about to say.
I'm like
it was
90%
doing-
sure they sold out.
it was doing well.
All Mischief stuff sells out quick. They're
So-
the ones that do like the fake, like the pack of cards, and you can get like Kim Kardashian's ID in it. Like, all that stuff.
okay.
I'm sure you've seen those on TikTok.
Yeah, I
and
know.
stuff.
I've seen plenty of those.
Yeah,
But
that's them.
I always wondered that's what started them. Or
No,
like,
that's just like what they do. Well, I think what started. I honestly don't know like the whole origin of Mischief, but I think it was ripping off Nike shoes. But yeah, they're getting sued. I think it's like the third major company they're getting sued by, so it's pretty crazy.
I'm not surprised though. Like everything about the Wavy Baby is
A Van.
A van. The stitching, the detail, the like the hit on the back with the red rubber, the box, the paper, the font. Like what did they not take from Vans? Like at that point,
The Wavy sold.
like they were like I'm gonna be honest, they were just asking for it. Like they were just asking for it. The moment that was
Does
gonna pop
Tyga
off.
get sued in this? I doubt it. Anyways, y'all, it's been the Close Iciest, most frozen podcast on the damn internet. If you're on YouTube, hit the subscribe button and click on that bell. If you're on Instagram, hit a follow. Maybe turn on the post notifications, catch all the seals on the story, or don't. People are still going to eat them up regardless. And if you're at home chilling, shop www.cskicks.com 24/7. Come in store 7 days a week, 12 to 8, and 9091 North Military Trail. And we'll see you on the next one. Catch us on the network live on Saturday. Peace.
Deuces.
Cold shoulder kicks got me feeling like I won the lotto. Might just have the ice out on my wrist. This AK fully auto. I've been ballin' like I'm Katie or McGrady on Toronto. Never gave a fuck about a shot that kept my IG follows. All myself